Is this shit recording? Okay. Hey y'all, what's going on? So basically, I know I haven't been in here I popped in when I was on vacation. I am back home and all of that, but I'm just not in the best spirits today, and I'm trying to like pull it together. And sorry, I'm not on camera because I look a hot soup mess. I don't even know. Anywho, so I planned on coming back in, taking a day just to rest, and I enjoy being on vacation and all of that. And as I said on my video, that just wasn't. I enjoyed my vacation, but I wasn't feeling the best. And now I'm sounding like Florida Evans. So today, my mother calls me and she said, "Well, my girl's gone." I said, "Huh?" She said, "My girl's gone." I said, "Ooh." And I never would have thought that she would have said what, that she would have said what she said. You know what I mean? Like, however fucked up that sounds, like, I pictured her saying any other somebody as far as her friends than who she said. And her best friend, and y'all, I do mean best Judy. And really and truthfully, I've always looked at her as my aunt because she's been in my life. She was there, my mother's best friend, before I came here. And I'm 43. And they were friends long before she had me. And she was like, you know what I mean? My mother said today to me that she was her right hand. Um, and Paula was younger than my mother. And my mother has always been that one that's grounded. You know what I mean? Like, she truly is, to me, the matriarch of our family. And she said that Paula would come, you know, and if she was depressed or down, and would be like, "Come on, you got to get out of that," or whatever she's going through or whatever. And Mama always felt like she was there to help her. But then today my mama said that, my mother felt like she was there to help Paula. But today my mother said Paula, it always seemed like she was there for me. You know what I mean? Like, true friendship, true sisterhood. Never in my life could I ever imagine a friendship um, that could have been any more perfect than theirs. You know what I mean? Like, really. Whatever you imagine to be your good Judy, they were that and then some. Like, always there for each other. No spats, no what. They were, it just, she was always there. And she is really the reason, and her name was Paula, y'all. And if you're on my personal Facebook page, you probably seen where I wrote to her, not to her, but on her, on the guest book, the sympathy page, or however you want to say it, that they can do now online. And just, she just, years ago when I was younger, she was a plus size diva, honey, in every sense of the word. I mean diva. And she worked with cosmetics, and I think for a little while she worked with fashion fair, and she just knew how to beat her mug. And she was so pretty and all of that, but yet she was, plus size. And she made me think, at that time, she made me know that I could be a plus size diva. And it was because of her that I love makeup. My mother never really put on a whole lot of makeup. She never needed it. Not that I mean, well, yeah, I feel like I need it, but sometimes. But I was able to see the first true artistry of what makeup was, you know what I'm saying? Not as a cover, but just as an enhancement, or as, you know, just being artistic or whatever. I don't know if that's the right word or whatever, through her. And honeys, and she was in, because there used to be a time when big girls wasn't in. They was in, but the niggas was hiding and this and that and other, acting like they ain't digging the big girl or whatever. And she lived her life out loud. Shit, she never had a shortage of, you know what I'm saying, a man in her life or whatever the case may be. When she wanted a sports car, even when she thought, well, yeah, I am a little heavy and it's going to be hard rolling out this mother, I'm still going to go for it. So she went, and she didn't get the red one because she was notorious for speeding. And she got her a royal blue one. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous car. And I remember just watching her, and she would be with mama, and a lot of times mama would be kind of, you know, worried about her if she wasn't around, because Paula was younger and she was that free spirit, you know, and very loving and all that. And mama would be like, girl, you need to sit down. Her daddy was police or whatever, and she would say, Lord, I know my daddy's mad at me or whatever, if she been got a speeding ticket or what have you or whatever. But she had a sweet soul. She was supposed to go out of town with us, but she was unable to make it because she was sick. And my mother said, well, Paula can't come. And I'm thinking it's just her asthma. And, you know, so I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. Hello? Who is it? Nigga, say who you are. You supposed to say it quicker than that. Anyway, he's here. I'm not taking the phone there. I'm not. He's what? Is Bill there? Bill? Oh, sure. Is Bill down there? I think he's down there, Cody. Anyway, I'm making a video. I just stopped doing what I'm doing to answer the phone. Shit. Bye. Bye. You don't know where the fuck I'm going. Bye. Anyway, y'all, I'm sorry. So, and I'm just not going back. So, she stayed. And we gone, and my mother said, hindsight afterwards, she realized on her cell phone that she had called her on Saturday, but, you know, Paula knew that we were gone out of town because she was due to go and couldn't make it. And my mother had told her, you know, you need to go back to the doctor, but she didn't know. She thought it was just her asthma. She didn't know that she had pneumonia. And apparently she went to the doctor, and they gave her antibiotics and said her heart was strong or whatever, so she could go home. So they never, you know, kept her in the hospital or what have you. And Sunday, she died, and we were gone. You know, we were still there. And when we got back, apparently someone said to my mother that a lady named Paula, who was supposed to go on the trip, died. And my mama was like, what? You know, and then her other friend was like, Nancy, you need to find out. So my mother called her and said, can I speak with Paula? And of course that's when she found out Paula was gone. And I know some of y'all like, much love, this is boring. I ain't about coming on. entertaining. Y'all may think that's what I do. I come on and I talk about what I want to talk about. In some ways, it's, me making videos is a video, a journal in some ways. Just talking about my life and things that go on, sharing with y'all, and, trying to be supportive to y'all and this and that and other. And when I come on and I tell y'all things that's going on in my life, you know what I'm saying, it's usually me doing my own help a sister out, you know what I'm saying, because I didn't kind of spin out of control for me where, I need to hear something somebody else got to say, if that makes sense. And so as I'm talking to my mother, and she told me, and I just broke down, and I'm hurt because Paula's gone, because really, I never known her as anything other than my aunt. Since I was a little girl, my mother's always traveled. And we would go to New York, and Paula would go with us. Whatever. She was there for me as I grew up in my adolescence and went through my whole big girl thiz. And, I'm, down and out. And she would be like, girl, no. You know what I mean? Not like that, but I don't know. And then when I had Brittany, and she would kind of go through some things, she would be there for her as well. And just everybody is just, you know what I'm saying, just hurt about this. I don't know how to explain it. And y'all know that I've had lost those who have been with me for a while. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that my mother is so hurt. And I don't think my mother's subhuman or whatever. No. But again, she's that rock. And to hear her break down and all of that was just, it was just a whole lot. And she haven't been too long leaving, I guess now in about an hour. And she didn't really look like herself. So, I don't know, it's just kind of fucked up. My mind is everywhere. And I want to just be like, well, okay, go on or whatever the case. But I'm not talking to myself. I'm doing a video. Okay. But I'm just not on camera. What?
My chips.
This corner? Ain't nobody else had none. No, it wasn't. I don't know who else been in here. Girl, you better take these damn munchies. Here. Because I don't even like them things. I done gave y'all all in there.
You said he's making a video.
So.
Here you go.
She's not getting them. Shit, don't come here with that bullshit. Anyway, y'all, I'm sorry. Yet another sidetrack. So just, I don't know, y'all. Just, I don't know. I don't know if, and I know I got videos to make or whatever, but it all just seems so, I gotta pull it together and get it together. I really do. I gotta pull it together and get it together because, I have to be strong for my mama, and she's always strong for me. She's strong for everybody in this family. And it's like a hard time that she really, needs her, needs us or needs me. I don't know. And I'm just thinking, and she was like, that's my right hand. And like, you know how you hear people say, that's my girl. Or that's my so-and-so. And you don't really know, or maybe that is her girl. But I know this. In my life, I've had a really, 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 really close friend. And I told y'all, and he was like, I called him my gay husband. But that was my good Judy. And he passed away so many years ago from, HIV. And even when he passed, I was hurt and destroyed. But for some reason, this is hurting me even more. And it's like I'm hurt because I miss her and just how special she was. But I'm also hurt for my mother. Like, it's like this just kind of catapulted me into something else. You know what I mean? Like, and today when she was like sitting at the table, it was just like, my mother, she was just kind of lost. And I've never seen her be just lost. And that's fucking with me. Y'all don't know why I'm sounding like Florida. I do know why. Because I done got a cold or something. Whenever I go in a change of climate or whatever, I get to feeling bad. Anywho. So for those who have wrote me, about when am I coming back, when am I going to do a video, I am. And I know that y'all used to me doing True Blood and this type of thing. But I was kind of preparing to go out of town, and then when I come back, here this is. And I don't know why, but I really just need to figure out how to, I gotta pull it together. I will be back. Just kind of bear with me a little bit. I don't know, these last couple of weeks, y'all, and I haven't been like I normally am. It's just been shit going on, and realizing motherfuckers, and you know what I mean, realizing who's who and what's what. Cutting your motherfucking grass and there's a snake in it, and that's just a metaphor. Not actually cutting grass, and it was a snake in the grass, but just you know what I'm saying? Finding out that motherfuckers that you thought was straight ain't straight. And just, I don't know. And just all of the bullshit anymore here lately. I look at the fuckery on Love and Hip Hop, but in all actuality, it is a kiki, and we laugh at it or whatever, but it's real motherfucking ridiculous. It really is. The shit that goes on. And yes, I did see Mimi get her bareback bull ass back up and jump on Stevie at the meeting, but at the counseling thing. But at this point, this shit is so fucking ludicrous that it's I'm gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna try my best to get in here to talk about it. But before I talk about it, I have to do my True Blood video because I owe that to my bloodies. But I just wanted to come on and tell y'all, I don't know, just talk to y'all, just rap a taste with y'all. And even though, I'm just doing this video and y'all ain't gonna be able to talk back, but I know that y'all will leave a comment or something, and maybe somebody can guide me or say something to help this sister out. For real. And, because I need it. I need it. I really do. I need it. And I just need it. I don't really know what else to say. But one thing about it, I'm blessed to have had her in my life, and our family is blessed to have had her. And we only hear nothing is ours, it's all borrowed. And when you buy stuff, sometimes you gotta give it back. All the time. When you buy something, you know the intentions is to get that shit back. Or to give whatever you borrowed back. Our lives, our children, our husbands, wives, whatever, mothers, dads, all of that is all borrowed. None of it's ours. And one day, you have to give what you owe back. My mama said, my dad said, why do this happen to folks who are decent people, or, that type of thing. And everybody has done this. Why, does something like this happen to a good person, but yet a low down motherfucker will be here forever or whatever? And that just might be his low down punishment, being here forever. I know the word says the sun shines on the just and the unjust. It ain't for us to say when, where, or how, nor to question. It's just, it's life. Death will definitely let you know just how little you control, because we don't control nothing for real. We're allowed to do certain things, but we don't control nothing. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know when it's going to be over, how long we're going to be here. When we say bye, I'm going to see you tomorrow in the morning, for real, you don't know that. Y'all, we'll talk about it next week, when the hoes come back on. I don't know that. You know what I mean? So, and I'm sorry it's so long. It just seemed like so much stuff has been kind of happening, but it is what it is. Sometimes you go through the storm and you have to deal with things, and you just weather that. You just hunker down and you dig as deep as you can just to hold on. Not even, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just can't even you can't say I'm trying to get over. You just trying to get through. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to hold my spot. I'm just trying to, just be still and try to make it over this one. I just hold on and just kind of ride this out. Or whatever. And I know I'm probably just rambling and shit. I done answered the phone. Brittany done came in here for Cheetos, and y'all know I'm always all over the place. Truly, I am. But I don't know, y'all just pray for my mama. Please pray for my mother. And Paula had a son, and she loved him dearly. That is what changed her life. As far as, like, her being that one that would go out and party and be, do it to the break of dawn. When she had him, and and it was a struggle to have him, and he was a preemie more or less, and he struggled to live. And after that, once God blessed her and let him make it through, her sole thought in everything she did was for him. Everything she did was for him. Everything. She stopped her life, her everything. Everything she did was for him. And my mother said that, Marcus said he heard a boom, and then he went upstairs and she was face down and she had died. So, anywho, y'all, I'm just kind of rambling or whatever. Y'all just, I'm going to get back in here as soon as I can. I do have some reviews that I'm going to do, and I got to talk about True Blood and my trip, but so I'll be back in here. I'll be back in here. I just wanted to come on and ask y'all to just, pray for my mother. Pray for Paula's family. My auntie just said to me, wakes and funerals are for the living. They're not for the dead. And, and she's gone. You know what I mean? Like, she's gone. That's it. Nothing but the body there. Her spirit's already gone. Yeah, I'm out. I'm going to get back in her and all of that. And I'm going to try to post some pictures on the Facebook of the vacation of on the Much Love, or put, or maybe I put it on, I'm going to put it on there on Facebook, and then I have a video to share with y'all. So y'all just bear with me. Y'all pray for my mother, and and all that. So I'm out of here. Sorry this was so long. Much love.